Hello my lovelies, it's Tuesday, which means it is food shop and meal plan day. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name's Kaylee, and today I am food shopping and meal planning for a family of 4. There is myself, my husband Alistair, my son Harry who is 7 now, and my daughter Megan who is 4. This week is the week before payday, so I tried to keep it cheap, but let's be honest, that's not easy at the moment. I have used a lot of things that are in my freezer and in the fridge or the cupboards, just to try and keep costs down. So the food shopping, you may look at it and think you haven't got the ingredients for half your stuff. That's because some of it I already batch cooked and it's in the freezer, or we have ingredients in the freezer that I am going to use up this week. I like to do that the week before payday pretty much every month. Sometimes I'll do it a couple of times in a month, and I just find it just helps us keep costs low. It does mean that obviously some weeks will be more expensive, some weeks will be cheaper, but I always put the cost of my food shop on my thumbnail somewhere. So when you're looking at the videos, you can see exactly how much I spent, and you can kind of get an idea of how it balances itself out over the month. This week is a little bit different. Alistair is going to be working away. He's going to be going away on Monday, so it's only really one day of this week's meal plan that he's not going to be here for, but there is that to take into account. And I am also having my wisdom tooth out on Friday. I'm having it done under a general. I'll be honest, I am so anxious and so scared, so if you've had yours out, please tell me your positive stories, because from what the nurse was saying about recovery and how long it's going to hurt for, and like what you can eat and things afterwards for the next, like she said, up to 4 days, I'm feeling a little bit nervous. So I'm hoping she's just being cautious and tell me worst case scenario, and that actually it might not be that bad. But please let me know if you've had your tooth out, what it's like, because I haven't, since I had to have some teeth out to have braces when I was a kid, I haven't had anything like that really. I really try and look after my teeth, and touch wood, they've always been okay, but this wisdom tooth has been causing me trouble. There just isn't enough room for it in my mouth, and it's actually been causing me trouble on and off since before Harry was born. I remember the first time I was supposed to be having it out, I was referred to the hospital, I went for an x-ray, and they asked me, is there any chance you could be pregnant? And at the time we'd been trying for Harry for, I think it was a couple of years, and I was just, I was so upset. I rang my mum really upset saying, the people keep asking me if I could be pregnant and I wish I could be pregnant, and it was really upsetting. And then anyway, had the x-ray, and just before I was meant to be getting my appointment to go in for the surgery, I got pregnant. So I don't know if that had something to do with it, because I wasn't trying to get pregnant at that time, but anyway, that's a whole different story. So that happened, and then obviously I was pregnant, I was breastfeeding, and then it wasn't really playing up in between Harry and Megan, and then I was pregnant again and then breastfeeding again, and then there were flare-ups in between times, but yeah, then pandemic hit, and I've been waiting to have it out for a while. It keeps getting infected, and it's just generally really sore. I feel like my mouth is quite like stiff and uncomfortable a lot of the time, so it does need to come out, because there is just a constant aching that I think I'm used to now, but when it gets infected, oh my goodness, it's so painful. So it keeps happening. It's not going to stop happening. It needs to come out. I know I have to have it done, but I'm not looking forward to it. I mean, who would be? So there are certain things in my meal plan that I have bought to account for that. Obviously that doesn't include the kids will be eating normally, but I have just bought a couple of things that are softer that I will be able to eat when I'm ready to eat again. But let me show you my shopping, seeing as I've started rambling about teeth, sorry about that. Let me show you my shopping, and then I will come back and tell you what my meal plan is. So this is my shopping. I got some blueberries, spinach, a mango, broccoli, cucumber. I got some raspberries, strawberries, nectarines. I've also got some apples, salad tomatoes, seedless grapes, 2 basil plants. I've got some bananas, potatoes, carrots, romaine lettuce, and some pears. And this is the rest of my shopping. So we have got toilet roll and kitchen roll. I've got some flour, some golden syrup porridge, I got some pork belly slices, lighter creme fraiche. We've got cheddar cheese, mozzarella, halloumi, chorizo, 6 eggs because I've still got 5 left in the fridge. Do people keep eggs in the fridge? I feel like this is one of those things where it's very divided, but I keep mine in the fridge. I got some shower gel. This one's raspberry and vanilla. And then so I used to have a load of these and I used them all the time, and then I don't know what happened to them. I didn't look after them, that's probably what happened. But these are beeswax wraps, so you can use them to wrap up things like bread, sandwiches, cheese, anything like that to keep it fresh and covered, and they're reusable and just better for the environment. So I found those and picked some up. I've got cashew nuts, I've got paracetamol and ibuprofen, penne pasta, I've got some medium sliced bread. Did I say the pork belly slices? I feel like I did, I'm getting confused again. 2 tins of mushy peas, I've got some peach cordial, some sweet chilli sauce, applesauce, 2 tins of beans and 2 tins of soup, brioche rolls, some jammy wheels, I've got some fish fingers and some of these yellowfin sole lemon and parsley fish things. So I've not tried these ones before. Usually we get the bassa, so I'm interested to see what these are like. I got some wagon wheels. I haven't had a wagon wheel in like years, and I saw these and just thought, yeah, you are coming home with me. So we've got wagon wheels. I've got basmati rice, safari snacks, cheese bakes, and I'm really into my iced coffee at the minute. So usually I get is it the Nescafe ones? I'm not sure. But Aldi had these, they are new, and they are iced latte salted caramel flavour. So I thought I'd give them a go. I'll let you know what I think of them. And I think that is all of my shopping. Okay, so for the meal plan this week, we have got lasagna. If you watched my meal plan last week, you will know that I batch cooked lasagna, so there was enough for 2 meals for my family. One of those is in the freezer, and I'm going to do that one day. We also have chilli. Alistair went out the weekend and bought some mince, and we ended up making a chilli. We were going to have veggie chilli, but yeah, he went and bought the mince and decided that we were going to have normal chilli instead. So yeah, we made double of that as well, so there's plenty for another meal for our family in there. So there's lasagna and chilli. I know they're both beef mince based, but one at the start of the week, one at the end of the week, we'll be fine. The next meal is chicken chorizo pie. I made this last week and oh my goodness, I'd never tried it before, but it was so tasty. Absolutely loved it. The kids loved it. They were asking for seconds, thirds, and that doesn't happen very often. So I have got some sheets of phyllo pastry left, and I've got some chicken that needs using up in the freezer. Bought the chorizo, I've got all the other ingredients, so we're going to make that again because it was really tasty. I've got pork belly mash and veg. Alistair loves this, it's one of his favourites, so we're going to have that. I think I've got some sausages in the freezer that the kids can have because they're not really that keen on the pork belly, but it's the same meal, just slightly different. I've put fish and chips, and again I've bought fish fingers for the kids, and we're gonna have the other type of fish. I have tried buying us all the same before, but they prefer fish fingers and it just makes life easier. So I'm going to do homemade chips. I've bought potatoes, I'm going to make the chips myself. I've got mushy peas, and yeah, can't wait for that one. My next meal is egg fried rice. This is just really quick, easy, simple. We put cashew nuts in there as well. Any veggies that need using up, I'll put like peas and carrots, things like that. And it's just a really quick, easy, tasty meal for us to all have together. And then the last one is a flexi day because you just never know, and we like to plan for the unexpected and for our taste to change during the week. So that's it, that's my meal plan for this week. I'm not really sure how much I'm going to want to be cooking, so I'm going to leave the things like the fish and chips and the freezer lasagna. I think I'm going to leave those for the weekend so that it's after I've had my tooth out, because I mean Alistair's here for the weekend, so that would be fine, he can just cook. But I don't know, I feel like I need to prepare to feel a bit rubbish. But you never know. My mum said she had her wisdom tooth out and the next day she went on a school trip. So you just don't know, do you? It could be absolutely fine. Let me know your experiences. I would love to know. And just have a little bit of reassurance if you can. But anyway, thank you so, so much for watching. I feel like I've actually managed to keep this one short this week, other than the ramble about teeth. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. I'm going to do one about our experience flying with TUI. I'm going to film that right after this one. But if you just come here for the meal plan videos, I'll see you next Tuesday. Thank you so much for watching.